Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kim's Nissan here in Laurel, Mississippi. We're here with Big Ten Bob, Billy Ray, Kinsley, and I'm Big John. And thank you guys for being here. So we're having a great discussion today. We've got some great new sponsors to mention. And listen, Kinsley, your Golden Eagles, I don't know, they got me last week, but they're not going to get me this week again because they're on the road. And this game is for the conference, what is it, the Conference USA Western title, when the UAB Blazers, they didn't have a program years ago. They're loaded with seniors, and the Golden Eagles are down to their third-string QB. Now, Kinsley, it's going to be a bad day for the Golden Eagles. But first, let's mention our fine sponsors, Central Sunbelt Federal Credit Union, Kim's Nissan. We got Old River Road Deer Processing, Crazy 8 Vapor, Citrus Solutions Carpet Cleaning, Art Steakhouse, and Ellisville Florist and Gifts. Now, Kinsley, what were you going to say about those Golden Eagles? Well, hold on. We got a little... Yeah, don't lose myself.
Well, John, all I'm going to say is this, because you want to just get... since you want to get on my Golden Eagles.
Yeah.
Well, let me just tell you like this. When Bama whoops up on State, I'm gonna call Citrus Solutions Carpet Cleaner. Go ahead and tell them to get ready for your car, because when you throw up all over your floor, because Bama is whooping that butt. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you as a broadcast partner. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you. Go ahead and get ready for Big John's call, because by halftime, when Saban says we whoop that button up, we're gonna go ahead and put our third string in, let them clean them on up. I'm gonna go ahead and send Citrus Solutions Carpet Cleaner over to your house and let them clean up that carpet for you. All right?
All right.
They're gonna have a hard work ahead of them, though.
All right.
Big John, since we're talking, I guess Kinsley's jumped ahead of everything and talking about Mississippi State and Alabama.
Yeah.
What is the situation with Alabama's starting quarterback? Is Tua hurt? Is Jalen hurt? Jalen Hurts, is he hurt?
Well, Billy Ray, you bring up a good fact, because that is the case. Alabama's had starting quarterback issues. Both of them are hurt. Are they going to go to their third string? We don't know. It could be an upset special in Tuscaloosa this Saturday. Big Ten Bob, what's your thoughts on that one?
I don't care who's playing quarterback for Alabama. They win by 3 touchdowns.
I don't agree with that, Bob. I really don't. I mean, you might be wise on the Big Ten, but this is SEC country. Ain't that right, Wayne County? Right. I mean, it ain't like the Big Ten where they got, Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, and then there's everybody else. This is the SEC. Anybody can beat anybody on any given Saturday. Ain't that right, Billy Ray?
Yeah, most of the time, but I got a question for you. I saw this week that one of the sports books in Las Vegas has Buffalo Bills 28.5-point favorite over Alabama. Could Alabama beat the Buffalo Bills?
That's a great question. The Bills are taking on the Jets this weekend up there in New York. It's going to be a cold one up there. I think that it's already snowing in some places. It already, got that wintry mix. But you know something, Billy Ray? That could happen. I would take Alabama in that win, though. But the quarterbacks would have to be healthy. I mean, especially going up. The Bills aren't really that special. They're not. But, Mississippi State has a good offensive line, too. So, we'll see how well and healthy those Alabama quarterbacks are once the Bulldog linemen start getting after they butts. Because listen here, Kinsley, what's going to happen? We may get beat in Tuscaloosa, but I know who will get beat in Birmingham, Alabama today.
No, you won't.
Yeah, you know who that is. We were at Reed Green Tuesday night as our Chargers. Scored 66 points against a team that has all seniors at Conference USA, so-called powerhouse in Southern Miss, and they only, they didn't score 50 on us, so that was a good thing, and they gave us a check, after the game, said thank you. We scored 66 on them and actually won the second half. But that's neither here nor there because this Saturday, the Golden Eagles are gonna fly over to Birmingham, and you know what's gonna happen, Billy? They're probably driving over there.
I don't think they're driving. They're kind of cheap.
Yeah, they're cheap.
They're too cheap for a plane ticket.
So I think what's going to happen, Stacy, what's going to happen? You can write this down. That Southern Miss gets beat by at least 3 touchdowns, at least, and that's being generous if it's not more, because they're down to their little quarterback that hasn't had much playing time. Isn't that right, Billy Ray?
That's correct. But UAB is leading the nation in scoring defense this year.
You can throw that thing that they're starting a quarterback. They have a start player who hadn't had much experience, because remember what Brett Favre did when he got thrown into the game several years ago. State ain't never been in that position, huh? Matter of fact, how many players has State even sent to the NFL?
A bunch of them.
Name 3.
A lot more than Southern Miss has.
Now that is totally incorrect. Drafted.
Dak for the Cowboys.
That's one.
Slade in Detroit, cornerback.
I'm talking to John here, Billy. Billy, what you?
I can't think of his name.
Of course you can't, John. But you know what, John?
A lot more than Southern Miss has in the last few years. Oh wow, Nick Mullins. He was playing the Oakland Raiders, the lowly Raiders.
Kinsley, if you look
If
at the rosters of the NFL.
Okay, whoa.
Give me a break.
So what are you saying? He didn't do nothing big because he played against the Oakland Raiders?
The biggest player Southern Miss has is Brett Favre.
Yeah, John. Yeah.
Brett Favre and Ray Guy. Brett Favre outdoes Ray Guy in my books a lot more.
Okay. I understand you're a State guy, so you don't know that much about U.S. and history, so I give you that. But I tell you what, after today, I'm just saying, State might as well just, let their third string play just like Bama's probably going to do, because there's no sense in, letting your starter play against a team that, they cannot hang with you. So just, tell State, put the third string players in and just save their starters for a game that they can win, because today ain't the day. Next subject.
Okay, let's go over here to Jaws over here. We're going to start taking record of these games, Big Ten Bob. And so Billy Ray, his name, since he's an Ole Miss fan, you have to bear on ESPN College Game Day. We have the Shark here on
I like
something
that name.
to talk about. You like that name?
I like that name. He kind of looks like his hair. His hair kind of looks like a fin. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You talking about the receding hairline here? All right. So Billy Ray, yeah, you had something to say there, buddy.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, now see Kinsley. See Billy Ray, he don't say much, but when he talks, he has something to say, especially against your Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Now listen. Now, if you want to know about stats, let me feed you some stats here about NFL stars from the state. Okay? If you look at the numbers now, if you go to NFL references, you looking to see who leads the state. Ole Miss has the most players in the NFL. Mississippi State has the second most, followed by Southern Mississippi, USM. How do you like that?
I said drafted, John. Drafted.
I'm talking about drafted.
It's even worse if you go by drafted.
Yeah, it's worse than that. Mississippi Valley State probably has more players than Southern Miss.
Those have made a difference.
A lot. Fletcher Cox won a Super Bowl. Fletcher Cox won a Super Bowl last year.
Congratulations to him. He's a really good guy.
Dak Prescott, what'd he do? He led his team deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true, but too bad he get in the pros and can't.
So whatever. I mean, y'all ain't had nobody since Brett Favre.
Oh God.
Now, how about, you look at a program like Michigan. Michigan's had a lot more players than little old Southern Mississippi. Who? Oh, yeah. Who are those guys? Nobody knows those guys outside of Hattiesburg. Nobody knows those guys. No, not outside of...
That's a judge in O.J. Simpson trial.
Yeah, ain't that who that was? Yeah, the judge and freaking O.J. All right. Yeah, I think I need to take a sip of Mountain Dew. Let's take it over here to Big Ten Bob, where he can talk about the Big Ten today and tell us, grace us with his knowledge on the Big Ten today. Because I know a lot of people, they think the Big Ten's not very good, but Michigan is riding on the doors right now, and they are close to, they are in the top 4. I see them winning the Big Ten this year and maybe giving Alabama a run.
It's all going to come down to Michigan at the Ohio State Buckeyes in the last game of the year. Right now, the bookies have Michigan plus 3.5 given points going into Ohio State. You know what? I can't remember that happening in the last 20 years. Going into Ohio State favored. Everybody knows the history. The last 15 years has not been good. But we still have an overall winning percentage. I think we're up like 16 games over Ohio State. The rivalry goes back 100 years, so really rich in tradition. If Michigan does win that game, they'll probably be the Big Ten champs and go on to play in the playoffs. But the biggest game in the Big Ten today is Ohio State at Michigan State. That's going to be a big game. Ohio State wins that game, they got a chance to be in the Final Four. If they don't, they're out. Straight up, I don't know. If Ohio State can be balanced, I'm probably leaning towards Ohio State.
All right, awesome. That's a good pick. We're going to go to a break and rest our voices, and we'll be back talking more college football. We're going to break down the Ole Miss game. We got the Jaws over here going to talk about the Rebels and Aggies, and then we're going to talk about the Bobcats taking on the Lions at Ellisville today. So a lot of more games to talk about, plus a little more Big Ten games and a little NFL. How about them Saints were doing good last weekend? Those New Orleans Saints, they get Dez Bryant in, and he gets hurt. He's out for the year. I guess they need to call Brandon Marshall in now. But, hey, we'll be back talking more sports after this break here.